Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe out there. My name is Sylah, and as promised, here's my quick rotation video for Sage. We'll cover two aspects in this video, a general raid opener, and an Aoe priority for damage and healing. I'll also cover rotating the cooldowns in more depth. Let's start off with the big question, the raid opener. There are currently two openers for raiding that I can think of, and I believe both of them have also been discussed in the Balance Discord. The first one is the Dosis opener, the second one is the Numa opener. Let's start off with the standard Dosis opener, and this is how I believe it will go. At the 10-second mark of the countdown, we'll be using Eucrasian Diagnosis and Eucrasian Prognosis on the tank, so that we have a shield up, and also a party shield up. We'll then take our next action at 3 seconds, where we'll use a potion if we have one. At 1.5 seconds, we'll begin to cast Dosis. This should land as the start marker shows up. After Dosis lands, we'll use Eucrasia, Eucrasian Dosis, Dosis again, Phlegma twice, and then spam Dosis until Phlegma comes back off cooldown. Normally, between the 6th and 7th global cooldown is where we'll need to throw in a heal to keep our tank topped. This is where Druochul, Kerachul, and Torachul will come in handy. Next, we'll cover the Numa opener. A quick caveat before I begin, I do not believe this opener is optimal, as Numa is our biggest AoE heal, and does the same damage as Dosis. The only way I can see this opener being somewhat viable is to prop Paladin's Divine Veil for an extra shield. However, the opener does look like this. We'll still use Eucrasian Dosis and Eucrasian Prognosis one after the other at the 10-second mark, and our pot at 3 seconds. However, we'll replace the first Dosis with Numa, then use Eucrasian Dosis, Dosis, Phlegma twice, and then spam Dosis until Phlegma's back off cooldown. Not much has changed, the only part that changes is using Numa at the start. The Aoe priority is more of a dungeon concept, so I will treat it as part of a dungeon focused section. Assuming you already have Cardia applied to the tank, pre-pull will be using Eucrasian Diagnosis on the tank before they run it in. This will mean that while they're pulling packs, the shield from Eucrasian Diagnosis will be consumed and we'll get one stack of Adder Sting for Toxicon. We'll then apply one more Eucrasian Diagnosis shield. This can be skipped, however I like to have 2 stacks of Toxicon straight away. When the tank has grabbed all of the packs, we can then start our damage. Our priority will be as follows. We'll start using Phlegma to put it on cooldown right away, then use our Toxicon stacks, and then spam Dyscrasia. That covers the damage part. For healing in AoE fights, it comes down to complete efficiency. Ideally, our first healing skill on the tank will be Torachul, as it will reduce damage the tank takes and heal him for 700 potency. This will allow some breathing room for both ourselves and the tank. Soteria can be utilised in AoE pools effectively, as it will buff up our cardio and healing, meaning that we need to spend less time using GCD heals. Weaving in Druochul to keep the tank topped up is nice, but remember, don't keep a tank at 100%. AoE healing in general, is all about being efficient with our cooldowns. If the AoE fight is lasting a bit longer and you need that bit more of damage reduction, we can utilise Holos, Kerachul, or Haima on the tank, although using Haima on a tank in an AoE pool will mean that we don't have it for a boss fight. Remember, we also have Physis to utilise as well. That AoE heal is a godsend, especially if the tank is taking some consistent damage. If needs be, and if the tank is dropping really low, putting on Crassus and then using our Druochul is also a good option, and in the worst case scenario, using Zoe and a hard casted Diagnosis should bring the tank up to a stable level. I want to thank everyone who's tuned into my quick rotation video. I hope this has made Sage's damaging and healing rotation in raids and dungeons much simpler. If you haven't already seen my complete beginner's guide to Sage, I've left a link in the description of the video. That guide took me a long time to make and I'm very proud of it. If you want to support my channel, you can leave a like and tell your friends about this video and my complete Sage guide. I also stream live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Sylah Umehara, and I would really appreciate it if you dropped a follow there, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free of charge and only takes a few minutes. I hope to see you all again soon. Take care, bye bye.
Those hands and lights can't stop me. I just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from the sky. Now with you, now with you. life. It's been